Well, what a bright and sunny day it is today. And we're about to break fast. Boy, these girls, and my mama and my sister, everybody been fasting, and we on one accord like Momma Juby told us. She taught me how to fast when I was a little girl. But now, I really understand what this is all about. So it's a beautiful day to break fast. Let me finish getting everything together and listen to the minister. What better way to start it off?
And take charge of your posts. And you must keep alert, woman, and observe everything within sight or hearing that will damage your mind, because your mind is the laboratory that produces the new world. You listen good now.
Speak, minister.
This means that the woman's prayers, her heart prayers to God, when you cry out to God because you're in trouble, when you cry out to Him because the man is gone and you are pregnant, these prayers that you cry out to God, they impress themselves on the brain of your child. No, you didn't hear me.
Oh, come on in, girl. I'm just listening to the minister.
Hey, girl, how you
The stronger your thoughts are.
The more and stronger.
And the more continuous your thoughts are. They resemble a printing press. And you stamp out an impression on the mind of the forming fetus.
Forming fetus.
So the body and the mind is like a blank piece of paper that you, mother, are the first one to write on.
You, mother.
And whatever you write is permanent.
It's permanent. Whoa.
okay?
This is why the scholars look at women as God's assistant. A co-creator with God. Oh, right. You didn't hear me.
You didn't hear me.
Oh, brother and sister, just help me get through this one today.
We gonna get through
I'm so
later
cool.
with them, but so we can break this fast. But
Yes, Jay, those were some powerful words, girl. Got me feeling like little old sinful me can rise up.
Oh, Nudie, it's okay. We all gotta go through that path. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, man, I've been knowing you for so long. Even though I'm a few years older.
Just a few.
Yeah, just a few years older. And you have been in and out of my life, but you have been through some really rough patches with me. And I know sometimes I could be a little much. I bet you look at me like I'm walking on a cloud or something sometimes.
Well, now that you mention it, kind of float.
Well, I know. I knew you would think that. It's just that I really battle with trying to keep my feet off the ground and on the ground at the same time. I mean, I got family, especially family, and friends around me that some of them say, oh, look at her, she too high and mighty. I don't even want her coming around because I'm finna eat this pork chop. And then I got some of them that say, no, she didn't just put that on Facebook like that, and I don't think that that's as holy. You know what I mean? So sometimes I'm trying to do things. I never go completely out of place, but I try to do things to help my young sisters and brothers too, you know, because I know they are the future, but then I get caught up, you know, in this balance thing. Mm-hmm. So I am really trying to humble myself and be able to be the laborer for God that He wants me to be. But I just want you to know, I'm thankful for your growth. I see your growth. And I haven't forgot all our fun times. Just because I'm Jashee, you know, Sister Jashee, I ain't forgot our fun times, girl, when we was young. You remember, that's why I know I once was young, you know. Remember, we would drive down the interstate going to that little town in Missouri just to go party, hours. And then you be drinking your 40 ounce and I hit a curve and you drop the 40 ounce and spill it all over yourself. Then you gotta put your pants out the window and let them dry.
I remember that.
You remember that?
The handshake.
My chicken. You gotta have my chicken.
Handshake, girl. Yes, that place was jumping. And all those fine men waiting on our fine selves to come in there and dance the night away. Oh, we had a good time, Jay. You remember that? That was a good time. Yes.
The handshake.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all was too deep in the country for me with them cornbread men.
Oh, Pumpkin, you would have really liked those cornbread fed men, though, because they wasn't just cornbread fed. The club had the best greasy fried chicken ever. And it was drenched with hot sauce. And then they give you one piece of white bread. It wasn't no biscuits, but it was a piece of white bread. It was just so good, wasn't it?
Yes, that chicken, fire. Fire. Telling you.
I like it.
Well, but when I think about it, though, you know, that's why I don't eat chicken no more. All that greasy fried chicken and all that liquor mixed together, and the kitchen didn't open till like 2:30. The people that been eating drinking all this liquor, they can't wait, you know, to soak up that liquor with the chicken and bread. But all of it mixed together. That's probably why the people were so crazy. Police got to be called every night. Everybody fighting by what? 2:45, right?
Yeah.
But for the club closed.
Yeah.
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad did say you are what you.
We are what we eat. And right now, I'm nothing because I'm starving. I need to give me something to eat. I ain't ate in days. I'm about to turn into a chicken and run to my car and get that chicken I got out there. So what we gonna eat?
You know Nudie on a strict diet and she
I'm
likes
trying
chicken.
to be respectful to her diet and everything, but I gotta eat something.
Well, we finna eat. Come on, we don't need no chicken. Sit down. I got some stuff for us. Sit down, sit down, sit down.
Okay.
I got some good stuff here for us to eat.
I mean, Jay, what is this? I just got used to the bean soup, and I ain't gonna lie, I really like the bean soup now, but what is this?
This is my homemade guacamole. Yes.
You know, I like green stuff, but baby, I like to smoke it, not eat it. Come on, Jay.
No, you ain't done had some avocados before, girl. I took the avocados, chopped them up, put some tomatoes in it, and added some blue spice.
I love avocados. Thank you for making my favorite, Jay.
Oh, it's all right, Nudie. I'm just so thankful that of your spiritual and physical growth that you have.
What about my spiritual and mental and physical path to starvation? I'm about to starve if I don't get something I can eat. I can't eat that or that.
You know what? Just try it, Pumpkin. I got this good 9-grain, got you plenty of magnesium bread, toasted to dip with the avocado. If you taste it, you won't even want that chicken no more. And I have, these are some pickled beets. Beets fight cancer. Remember? Say the girls. And I got some dessert fried apples with some of my blue spice. Fried them in my air fryer. And we got strawberries and grapes. But yeah, this is fried with my air fryer, baby.
So, no grease?
Yeah, I'm with pumpkin. No grease?
No, just air. Oh, and I almost forgot. I have another surprise for you girls.
Ooh.
Guess who's coming to break fast with us?
Hopefully a good man.
No, Momma Juby. And guess who coming with her?
Hopefully a good man.
No, Wilina. My sis. Hey, my sis ain't been to my house in seems like years. But my sis coming. And oh, I'm so excited. Oh,
She know
them
we
texting
here?
me. It's okay. Momma Juby got her under control, she told me. Oh, that's them texting me. So they here. And I'm going to go let Momma Juby in because Momma Juby thinks she young. But I'm going to go let her in the front door so she won't have to go through all those steps. Because one day she gonna fall. She moved with that big, you know what I mean? I'm like, Mama, you are coming through the front door. Sometimes I got to take control of Momma Juby. Whew, I don't know who she thinks she is. But anyway, I'll be back, y'all.
Okay.
I'm doing Lord.
Girl, first off, she said Wilina coming. Her sister. Listen, you know how people be tripping. I don't even think this might be a good time for you to be around Wilina. You know she's still mad about her man. Girl, no, seriously. Women don't just forgive that easily. Even if she said she forgave him, well, she probably forgave him. She ain't forgot what you did, and she ain't forgave you. Trust me, I know. Even if she acting like she believed those made up stories she done came up with in her head.
Wait, the made up stories?
Yes, honey, made up stories. Folks lie all the time to make up stories. Like me, for instance. I lied and said I might have to run to my car to go get the chicken. Girl, the chicken right here.
Girl.
I knew Jay wasn't gonna have no food I like.
That's the chicken for real?
The chicken for real.
Ooh, can I have a little piece?
Girl, yes, get some of this chicken. Oh, God. I can't eat none of that air this, air that. What is Jay thinking? Oh, you need to take off them flip-flops. I'm telling you, Wilina, last time I seen Wilina, she was with it.
Girl, I ain't studying Wilina, okay?
Okay. She gonna be studying you for studying her man. For real.
Yeah. Anyway. It's some good chicken though.
It is. That's why I bought it. I ain't got time for Jay.
Girl. Sauce is so good.
Come on, Wilina. What? That purse is surely big and heavy. I don't know why you got to bring that purse everywhere you're going. You're looking weird with it and strange. Acting strange. Now, you said you was going to act right when we get to over here to these girls, right? You promised me and Jashee you was going to be right, and you better be right. You understand me? So, come on, let's go. Oh, hey, girls, look like y'all already breaking fast.
Hey, Momma Juby.
Hey.
Wilina.
Yes, look like y'all already breaking fast. Well, then you can't have none of that chicken. Because Jashee has us on a strict diet. And you can't have it. But look, I knew she had some good stuff. Look at that green stuff she makes. That's the homemade guacamole. And what we have over here.
Some air this and some air that.
Air fried apples. Whoa, my goodness. Whoa, boy, Jashee must have put some of Momma Juby fine in them apples, even without no grease. Them there apples as fine as the young folks said. A blue spice make everything taste right. Yes, have y'all tasted my blue spice?
You know I got a bottle, Momma Juby.
Well, you ought to have a bottle, because it don't cost nothing but $10. And you young folks buy all that long weave, what's that, about $300? And yeah, you too, about $200. And you got on them long, I think I'm a jiggers. And then you spend money on that stuff you smoke. About $10. So y'all sure should be able to afford a bottle of Momma Juby's blue spice. But you cute though, girl, with them long album jiggers, just like your mama. You know, I loved your mama and them and your auntie and them, but they was always talking about Momma Juby's.
Your husband. I know, Momma Juby. You tell me every time you see me they was lying on Mr. Elroy.
Honey, yes, they always lied on Mr. Elroy. Let me tell you, girl. So, Mr. Elroy was a good man, my husband was, and he used to go down the road and fix everybody's pipes when they froze over. You know what I mean? Everybody's pipes. But Miss old Ruth Dale, she had a baby. And your aunties and your mamas and them hurried up. Have y'all told the whole town, have y'all seen Ruth Dale's son? He looked just like Junior. Talking about my Junior. They put my man in his grave. But your auntie at his funeral, she sung the biggest song, talking about, and then she got up there and said, what?
A good man.
That's what he said. After he was dead.
Because he was her, he was your good man.
Ooh. You know what? You just like your mama then. Lord, my man was a good man. He was a good man, and y'all ain't gonna tell me no different.
Nudie, I've seen you in a while. You one of them in and out friends. You know, I don't, in and out of people's beds and husbands that don't belong to you and doing things that ain't right and all this other drama. And, and I don't know, Jashee, she ain't made up her mind about you. I don't know what's going on with her.
Wilina! I told you, get over here. Didn't I tell you that you're not going to be messing with that girl when you got here, because that wasn't even that girl's fault. She didn't do nothing wrong. She didn't know that was your husband. And then on top of that, your husband didn't do nothing wrong, honey. Even if she was calling him on the telephone, making plans to be with him alone. He didn't meet up with her real soon and cheat in the next room.
You better not laugh, Mama. I didn't come to break no fast. I came to break my foot off in your narrow. Go! What's that? What you want to do? Go! Take this wig and this coat and blue sneakers. Let's go. Everything. Okay. You know what? Move, Pumpkin. Move.
Jay! Come get your mama! Hey, your sister!
Hi, my name is Leslie Washington, and I play the part of Wilina in the series A Good Man. So even though I exemplify that part as playing a gun violence person, I am a survivor of gun violence. And here's my story. I'm a domestic and gun violence survivor. I left an abusive husband who continued to threaten me even after I escaped to a shelter in another part of the state. My ex-husband posted pictures of himself with a gun and contacted me telling me that he was going to kill me. He even threatened my mom, telling her he would find me at the safe house where I was residing. He showed up at my ex parte court hearing trying to scare me. That my ex-husband had access to a firearm even though he had a history of abuse and was a convicted felon shows what happens when our gun laws are not adequate and not adequately enforced. February 1 through the 7th, 2021 has been designated National Gun Violence Survivors Week by Moms Demand Action for Gun Sense and Everytown for Gun Safety. We are a nation of survivors. All in all, 58% of adults in America, including 68% of Black and Latino Americans, are survivors of gun violence, either experiencing gun violence themselves
or caring for someone who has experienced gun violence in their lifetime. There are countless stories behind every gun violence statistic. During National Gun Violence Survivors Week, we take stock of the terrible human toll of America's gun violence crisis and recommit to honoring survivors with action. As one way to honor the stories of gun violence survivors, I urge readers to visit momentthatsurvive.org. Then commit to doing what you can to reduce the gun violence that kills more than 100 people a day in the U.S. Cape Girardeau Mayor Bob Fox issued a proclamation designating the same week as Gun Violence Survivors Week in our city at the February 1st, 2021 City Council meeting. I was honored to attend and represent other survivors like me. Like I said in the beginning of my presentation, I am a survivor of domestic violence as well as gun violence. I have lost 2 cousins to violence. The first cousin, Reginald, died by gun suicide in March of 1984. He planned to end his life unbeknownst to his family and friends. He went to his job and said that he wasn't going to come back and gave his sister a phone that they shared back to her. My other cousin, Keith, was murdered in St. Louis, Missouri in December of 2015. His murder to this day is still unsolved. Every day I live with the loss of my cousins. I will not be able to spend time with them. We have to do better to end this pandemic of gun violence. Amidst the COVID-19 pandemic, gun violence has exacerbated. I would like to end with my definition of hope and what it means to me. Hope is an optimistic state of mind that is based on an expectation of positive outcomes. As a verb, its definition includes to expect with confidence and to cherish a desire with anticipation of a feeling of expectation and desire for a certain thing to happen or be the case. My hope is that we end this pandemic of gun violence and that no family, friends, or community will ever have to go through the loss of a family member to gun violence. We have to do better and we can do better.